Who is your greatest friend? Today I would like to reflect on this. How to befriend ourselves. How to be quite at home with ourselves. There are people who have not befriended themselves, who are not quite at home with themselves. We reflect on this point. How to befriend, which is one of the secrets of happiness and peace. I know we get entangled with the mess, with the family, with culture, with marriage, with job, with finances, with aging parents, children, health. But if you pay close attention to one thing, it will change the way of our life. That is, we need to position ourselves, posture ourselves in that important position or posture, befriending ourselves, whether we are quite at home with ourselves. Many years back, something happened. When there was no use of internet, no email, I went to the post office to buy few stamps. Since no internet, no email, the person at the counter there gave me stamps, and I collected them, those stamps, and I returned home. When I reached home, I realized that I had given rupees 500 to that man, and I don't remember of collecting the change back. I rushed back and asked for the change. He said he has given back the change to me, about rupees 180 out of 500. I argued with him. He argued. I argued. He argued, but no use. He insisted that he has given rupees 180 to me. I returned empty-handed. After a month, I wanted few more stamps. I thought myself, this time I should be alert and careful. I said to myself, this time also I gave him note, rupees 500. He gave me change, and I stood there itself, counted the change carefully, exactly rupees 240, right. I'm happy. Feeling satisfied, I returned home, counted the money again, correct. But where are the stamps? Last time I didn't collect the change, this time I didn't collect the stamps. I had not brought the stamps. I had forgotten to collect stamps. So what happens? I spend next few days by regretting, cursing myself for the mess I created. But who is cursing whom? As if there are two people. I am cursing that person who forgot to collect money, then forgot to collect stamps. The common misunderstanding or expectation among human beings and animals, insects, birds, is the best way to live is to try avoid pain and just to try get comfortable. So we use tactics to be happy with ourselves. All our mistakes we delete as soon as possible. When we start to change ourselves and try to become good persons, because we would like to befriend ourselves as a good person, when we want to improve, and if we say to ourselves, if I jog every day, I'll be a better person. If only I get a better house, I'll be a better person. If I could meditate and do some yoga and calm down, I will be a better person. Or find fault with others. If it weren't my husband, I would have perfect marriage. If it was not for my spouse, I would have been happier person. If it weren't for the fact of my bossy boss, my job would be great. To be peaceful is not getting rid of anything. We can still be angry after all these years, crazy, timid, jealous after all these years. The point is not change ourselves, not throwing something away. It's about befriending. It's about befriending who we are already. Accept just as we are right now. Befriend ourselves as we are. One of the main discoveries of self-awareness is to see how we continually run away from the present moment, how we avoid being here just as we are. We need gentleness and a good-heartedness towards ourselves. Being friendly with ourselves is becoming friendly with all creation, with the universe. I no longer believe everything I think. Do you realize that? We need not believe, we don't believe whatever we think. The whole fruit of what they call mindfulness. We cannot tickle ourselves. Just like what we think may not be true, we cannot tickle ourselves. Try yourself, tickle yourself, you won't laugh. Only when we tickle others, they will laugh. We cannot tickle ourselves. We don't stammer when we are alone. Talking to ourselves, no stammering. Only when we talk to others, some might get stammering. So what do? Not goodbye, but welcome whatever happens to us. Emotions will visit you, evils in the disguise of angels. So what do? So invite sadness, sad memories and thoughts. Let them come one by one. Let them come one by one. Not rejecting them, welcoming them. I look at each sad thought, memory, acknowledge its existence, its presence here, and feel the pain of it. Then I tell my sadness, it's okay. You are my sadness. I accept you. Come into my heart now. It's over. I actually feel the sadness enter the heart as if it is actually a room. My heart is a room. Accept it. Sadness will disappear because you have accepted it, not rejected it. Next, a grief might appear. Regard it, respect it, accept it, experience it, bless it, and invite that grief into your heart. Then I say to my anger, show yourself to me. I would like to see your face, dear anger. One by one incidents, angry incidents, same process we follow by acknowledging, regarding, accepting, and ending them to the heart. When you accept, those emotions will disappear. But the most difficult emotion is the sense of shame. Shame is very hesitant and said, you don't want me to come there. Shame is telling me, don't you know what I did that day? How embarrassing it was. People were laughing, giggling. It was so shameful. But I would say, as a mature person now, come. You are welcome, shame. You are my shame. You are forgiven now. You are part of me. You can rest now. It was long back when I felt that shame. Nothing to fight now. Nothing to fight within me, with anyone, any emotion. I look at my heart, I see a lot of capacity for goodness because I have accepted whatever happened to me. There is no hell in this world except in our mind. What we have rejected formulates a hell. What I accept becomes a heaven. When nobody celebrates you, learn to celebrate yourself. When nobody else compliments you, then compliment yourself. It is not up to other people to keep you encouraged. It is up to you, and encouragement should come from within. Have a beautiful Saturday. May Saturday become a blessing to you. Not only Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, every day, let it become a blessing to you next Saturday.